Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the show, Fernando.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Today we're going to talk about a new Morel speaker. This is not it, but this will help us tell the story of how we get from here to the new Morel. You're going to like this one, I hope, so stay tuned. So a couple years back, which is probably more than a couple, might be a few couples, Morel was at a show and they were showing off a new speaker. Well, the company that was looking at it was like, yeah, it's not for me. It just so happened that Casey was walking by and he says, wait, what is that? And they said, it's a prototype. And he's like, wait, hold on. Can we make these for car? And they said, do you think they'll sell? And he's like, oh yeah, I could sell every one of you make. And that led to a revolutionary speaker called the Vertus Carbon Nano. And it has gone through a couple iterations, but this is the original version of it. And what made this speaker so amazing is, for one, look at that dome. Look how cool that dome is, right? Ooh, carbon, it's fantastic. But when you turn it, oh my gosh, look how thin that is. It's insanely thin. And it's not just this, it's the mid-range, the tweeter's a little thinner. So this allowed builders to take this and put this into places that, well, you'd never expect a speaker to fit, let alone sound amazing. So there was a lot of skepticism, like, hey, I don't know, a speaker. There again, a few years ago, we squashed that because we took these as well as the regular Vertus to MasterTech and Knowledge Fest and did a blind listening test. And to everyone's surprise, they all picked this over a regular conventional speaker. This had better bass response, it sounded more natural, and that was it. That sold everyone. And these things, they can't make enough of them. They're just going everywhere. They've upgraded it since this. Now it has a cast aluminum basket, the grill snaps into it, but it's all started here with this little speaker. As you can imagine, all that carbon, all that aluminum, well, it's not. So that led them to another speaker, which we've talked a bunch about recently, which is the IP UNI62. And this is the first of their front magnet, shallow, it's not as shallow as the other one, but shallow enough 8-inch driver. They've just come out with a bunch of integration for this, meaning now you can buy this speaker that fits right into an F-150, fits right into a Toyota, fits right into a Chevy, comes with all the bracketry, it's plug and play. But as a standalone, which this was for a few years, we had a lot of success with this because, yeah, let's be honest, this is like the shallowest 8. It's pretty awesome, and it does fit in some really cool locations that, well, maybe that window track is gonna get away, or the metal behind it, or whatever. And you can fit an 8-inch where you probably weren't gonna expect to fit an 8-inch. But that kind of led to, like, okay, yeah, that's cool, guys, but we still want a 6.5, right? We don't always have room this way. Even though this is cool, this is bigger, for an 8-inch. I said, no problem. Introducing the IP UNI62. Okay, right? This is a 6.5 two-way slim component system. It's Integration Performance Series. And Morel really doesn't put a lot of stuff on the box, so there's really nothing for us to see here. But let's open it up. And the reason why they don't do that is because they do give you a fantastic owner's manual, along with a cool Morel sticker. One of the things Morel is known for is just, hey, look, if there's information and we've got it, you can have it. And they give you everything. Normal impedance is 4 ohm, power handle is 80 to 150 watts, frequency response is 45 to 5500 on the mid bass. Coming over to the tweeter, frequency response is 1600 to 20,000. They're again 4 ohm, 90 watt, 60 watt. They actually give you both speakers. It's not like just a combination of the two like most people do. And they also talk about the crossover points. The part number, the MX80T high pass, pass is 2700 at 6 dB, and the MX80WF low pass is 5000 at 6 dB, because it's a cap and a coil. But all that information is located right here on the back of this, which does make designing and working with it pretty easy. Inside, of course, they give you some basic configuration, how to hook up the tweeters, where they're supposed to go, meaning you have the high pass, you have the low pass. Low pass goes to the woofer, the high pass goes to the tweeter. That's important because, you know, somebody might guess wrong. Inside the box, it does have the velvet. I know, you're going, haha, it doesn't have the velvet, because we always show the velvet. It does have it. It was just flipped over. Velvet. Ooh, look at that. Feels so nice. This guy, this looks oddly familiar. This looks just like that 8-inch, but more compact. And it is. This is the 6.5-inch version of it. Look at that. It's like the same speaker I just showed you, just my hands got bigger. You can see the spider through the back. Magnet Neo is located right here. Rubber surround. The nice textured cone. And yeah, for those who are going, wait, that's the magnet? Yeah, that's the magnet. When you look in the back here, you can see the pole piece, and you can move it up and down with your, I don't recommend doing it. You can move it up and down with your fingers, and you can see the whole thing. It's made out of aluminum, so it's a really nice, strong basket. And so what we've got now is a more cost-effective, shallow 6.5-inch driver. As far as tweeters go, this is the MT25 25mm soft dome tweeter. If we pull the grill off, it has that nice triangle, keep my finger off of it, piece in front of it, along with the mesh grill. Crossover wise, we have the low pass, which is bigger because it's the coil. We have the smaller one, which is the capacitor for the tweeter. As far as mounts for the tweeter, we have the standard two-sided angle cup, so you can mount it like this, or you can mount it like that. And we also have the flush mount that allows you to drill a hole, and it comes with the two little metal brackets that are designed to go on the back side of this that spring it against the door. Now, Morel is a big tweeter, so you are going to have to, you know, have some real estate in order to put this into the door panel. There are 3 parts bags that come in it. One is those metal spring brackets for the tweeter. The other one is your speaker terminals, as well as a bag of screws. If you want a shallow mount speaker, we now have this guy that can go into those locations and still provide an amazing amount of mid bass and clarity and all the things we love about Morel. But yeah, pretty cool, right? Well, all right, guys, that's it. This is the new semi-shallow IP UNI62 component set from Morel. Can't wait to see what this is going to evolve into. I'm sure we're going to see a whole line of plug and plays from this. We'll just have to wait and see, because yeah, this is pretty awesome. Fernando,
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a good night as always, and we'll see you later next time.
Bye.